Good morning
Morning.
and welcome to Sunday Morning's Intention. By request, we are going to continue today on our topic of allowing space for our gift and our purpose to materialize in our consciousness so that we can connect with it. So if you could find a place for about 30 minutes to lie down or sit down, not be disturbed with your eyes closed, that would be good. When you're ready, go ahead and close your eyes. I'm going to take a few deep, slow breaths to relax our bodies. Take the breath of life in and just let everything go when you exhale. Feel all your worries and concerns just float away for now. This time is just for you. Take another big breath in. And this time when you breathe out, I want you to feel like you're sinking into the safe arms of Pachamama, Mother Earth, always supporting us. Just sinking. And with the next breath, I want you to focus on taking a light directly into your heart and then breathing light directly from your heart. Good. Now we're going to focus on our bodies, make sure it's good and relaxed so we can go on an inwards journey. Put your attention down at your feet right now. I want you to ask them to relax. If you can, feel the energy circuit in your body open up through your feet into the earth. Curl up with the roots of the trees, and then circle back to complete the circuit back into you. It's almost like you have a little extended portion of yourself that is cleansed and replenished by the earth. Feeling very grounded with this. And then we focus on our ankles, shins, calves, knees. We ask them all to relax at this time. Upper legs, buttocks, pelvic area, hips, everything just softens. Your inner organs, rib cage, breast, chest, full back and spine. Everything loosens, relaxes. Your shoulders are down in the most comfortable position, bearing no weight. Your arms, forearms, hands, and fingers are all hanging loosely. Your neck is supple. And then we focus on the scalp, the skin on our head. And see if you can't feel it loosen a bit. If there's any tension up there. And then we focus on the jaw and we allow it to unhinge. Feel your mouth open and receive the breath of life. And then our eyelids, they're closed. See if you can soften them a few extra degrees. And then we move inwards and we ask our right brain to relax and our left brain to relax. And then we're going to thank our minds. Thank your mind for all the hard work it does for you. And just have it take a seat on the couch for now and chillax for a bit. We're going to let the heart steer the bus for this session. And we ask it to stick around and provide counsel, but just kind of take more of a back seat. And now we'll deal with our thoughts. We have so many thoughts swimming around up in our head. Right now, I just want you to imagine yourself on the ground, looking up at the sky. It's a windy day and you're seeing your thoughts up in the sky like little mini movies. They're also behaving like clouds on a windy day, rolling by. I want you to notice them, but don't get engaged. Stay where you are, let them pass on by. You can catch up later with them if you like. And you're on the ground witnessing or observing your thoughts. Therefore, you are not your thoughts. You're something much more deeply profound. And sometimes we can get carried away on a journey with those thoughts. And if that happens, that's okay. That's normal. As soon as you realize it, just gently bring yourself back to the present moment. You can use my voice as a line. You can use your breath. Just gently bring yourself back, and that's all the practice is. Eventually, we don't get hooked as often onto the thoughts and the wild rides they take us on. Now we're going to take a quick journey down from our head to our heart. I want you to see yourself opening the door of your heart and stepping into the most pristine, beautiful, yellow, golden light. So warm and loving, completely bathes you. You feel safe and secure. Very happy. This is the most amazing place you've ever been or could imagine, inside your heart. Now, we are all comprised of energy. Everything in the universe is. It's the common denominator. And so we're just going to have a little shift in perception and perceive our energy bodies or our light bodies right now. As you're enveloped in this beautiful light of your heart, that is closest to the truest essence of what we are. I want you to look down at your hands and see that all the cells in your body have transformed into brilliant points of light. And you're existing kind of like a light cloud, very blissfully floating. Now, it's a very specific color, shade. What unique color are you? Texture. Just really get in touch with what color you are. And then I want you to look up and see a colossal but indescribably beautiful ribbon of light above you. It's so pure, it's drawing you towards it. This is the flow of the cosmos, or the consciousness of one. I call it the nexus. I want you to allow yourself to float up and merge with this flow. This is the high resonance frequency energy that we all are comprised of, experiencing it as light. You don't have to be afraid. You can come out of it at any time. You don't have to sacrifice anything to be here and experience this. And you don't have to change your beliefs. All truths are inclusive here. At the end of the day, what this really is just total connection. And one of the things you might experience when you join in is a feeling of sensation of coming home. It's quite normal. And eventually, on all levels, you will experience that you are everything else and everyone else in the universe, and that they are also contained in you. We really are one being, all the same pie, different flavors, but the same pie. And this is an incredible place of power to create reality, amongst other things. We're going to take advantage of that in a moment. It's also a place of spontaneous healing. It's a place of miracles. And we have at our fingertips the knowledge and wisdom of the entire universe, the entire collective. Our higher dimensional selves, our higher selves, and our intuition draw from this source. And so we're going to create intend a reality into being of our choosing. So I want you to go ahead and envision the life you've always dreamed of having in all its glorious detail. I'm going to go along and guide in generalities because at our core, we all want the same things. But I want you to fill in the page, color it the way you see fit for your life. So let's talk about health first. Let's envision ourselves completely vibrant, healthy, whole, our bodies flowing with ease and grace, our emotional bodies balanced, our mental bodies full of clarity, and our energetic bodies filled and complete. And we trust our bodies. They're amazing systems that self-heal and self-repair, shield us against anything we need guarding from. And we take care of our bodies in this reality. Everybody's responsible for looking after themselves. And any time we need guidance or teachings on how to look after our bodies, that is amply available to us. So I want you to experience this vitality right now, this complete and total state of good health. Be in your shoes. It is already done. It has happened. So say we all. I'm feeling light bubbles throughout my entire being. I feel very lifted and excited to frolic and revel in this beautiful state of health. Now, I want you to take that vitality that you're experiencing and extend it to your friends and your family, and then your community, and then to the entire planet. What a beautiful gift to give and receive. This is within our power to do. Now let's talk about abundance. There's plenty on this planet for us all, and that is the truth. So let's lift humanity up out of survival mode into creation mode in one fell swoop here. Everybody has access to fresh, clean drinking water. Everybody has ample, natural, healthy food. We all have shelter, warmth if we need it. There's also some resources left over for comfort. So let's imagine we have the resources to maybe travel around once in a while if we'd like to. Most importantly, that we have the resources to pursue our passions and our dreams in life. Each of us has been seated with an incredible, unique gift that only we can develop and share back with the world. This is our purpose. And when we're on the path of our purpose, we feel fulfillment. And not just because we're doing what we love. Each of us have an innate need and desire to contribute. And so we become fulfilled on many levels. Take a moment here to allow the space. Some of us know what our purpose is. We're very in touch with our dreams, our passions. And for some of us, that's been a little harder to connect with. So let's just create space here for that. I want you to, with your closed eyes, to focus your inner vision on the spot in between your eyebrows where the third eye is. And you might not see anything. You might just maybe see some shifting light patterns or shadings. Think of it as a screen, a film screen. And if it's blank and quiet, that's okay. Just hold your vision there while we go through this exercise. Leave the space open for whatever to appear. So I want you to go back into your memories and pick one that generates the feelings that we want to associate with being on our path. And one of the feelings that we associate with that is a feeling of completeness. So go back and find it. And we've all have little memories here and there where we felt that feeling, an utter completeness, a right feeling, a good feeling. Maybe we're in service to somebody else, doing something selflessly. Or perhaps we're doing something that we absolutely adore and fascinates us. And all of a sudden, we realize that we've lost track of time completely because we're so involved and excited about what we're doing. Take a memory where you felt connection, maybe to everything around you, a moment where you felt complete and whole and connected to everyone and everything around you. And perhaps a memory of extreme joy. Perhaps you're playing an instrument and you've lifted yourself up into the ether, that magical place where the flow of music takes you. Whatever your memory is, I just want you to recall it right now. This doesn't have to be your path or your purpose. I just want you to bring up the feelings that generate that same state of being that happens when you're on your path or your purpose. So any of those memories, I want you to just bring up and then really experience the feelings, the connectedness, the wholeness, the selflessness, the just generally that everything is right in the world feeling. And then I want you to go back and just continue to hold that vision up at your third eye while you're experiencing those feelings. And see if something doesn't materialize. And it might be visual, it might be auditory, it might just be a thought or a sensation or an idea. And it might be nothing at this point. And just that's okay too. Just put the request in. Ask your higher self. Ask to be shown and put in contact in your conscious mind with a connection to what your purpose is, what your special gift is. And some of us have impressions of what that might be. And sometimes we think it's something we're good at or something that we're just interested in. But it's actually quite a bit deeper than that. You feel quite a pull connected with it over and above those other interesting feelings. And so it's okay if you're not seeing anything on your screen at your third eye. Just allow that space to be. And perhaps, as you go about your life in the next week, in your daydreams or in thoughts that just pop into your head or ideas or in your dreams, that question might start to be answered. It may start to show you what direction to follow, what to try, what to look at, and get you to your destination of being in touch with your gift. That being said, I want you to imagine now that you are engaging, and if you know, you have been engaging with your passion in life, your gift. And what that feels like at the end of the day, go ahead and imagine it for yourself already, what that would feel like, even if you don't know what your gift is yet or your purpose. See yourself at the end of the day going to bed, feeling so fulfilled from the day walking your path, sleeping soundly, and then waking up in the morning excited to jump out of bed, get on with your day, knowing what surprises might be in store for you on your path. That's the feeling you want to embody. And now let's look at this, the consequences of this. We just did this for the whole planet. Everybody is doing this. Imagine all the imaginations and intellects getting together to problem solve, and all of a sudden we're living on a planet free of pollution. All of a sudden we're living in harmony and balance with her ecosystems, giving back to Mother Earth the way she supports us. Think about us exploring our limitless potential, inventing, creating, building, sharing, teaching, learning. Expanding our consciousness, progressing into the future in a very balanced way. And together, we are meant to be together. We are here to walk each other home, over the bumps and through the good times. Let's imagine us right now together, celebrating life in music, in song, in dancing, in playing and laughing. This has already happened. It's done. Experience what this feels like right now. My heart is just expanding in my chest. I'm lifted up, almost floating. So much joy. And then let's intend one more thing in our reality. Let's intend that everybody on the planet is awakened to this consciousness of one, everybody feeling the connection to all. As something magical happens when we remember who and what we are, this high vibrational frequency, this light, this love. All of a sudden, the lower, heavier energies just don't make sense anymore, like greed and harming another. And they fall away, and we all adopt the same foundation principles: honesty, integrity, authenticity, caring, sharing. We're all on the same page. Even the systems that govern us are designed in place to uplift us in our lives, to protect our freedoms, to help us flow. Everybody's got your back and you've got theirs. I want you to experience the energy walking around in this atmosphere. I feel like a weight is just lifted off of our shoulders. The tension, the worry, the fear, and it's transformed into vibrational frequencies more in alignment with who we are. Trust is blossoming again in my chest. Compassion is overflowing. Connection, beautiful connection, cleared channels to one another. Communication, open, thriving. What a gorgeous energy to exist in. It's so easy to move. And then wherever you are in your reality, whether you're at a picnic with your family, enjoying your thriving faces on your children, or whether you're out playing your favorite sport, whether you're relaxing in a field of wildflowers with a bee buzzing by you on a perfect summer's day, wherever you are in your beautiful reality, I want you to stop and take notice of all the beauty around you, and then drink it in. Drink it right into yourself. Feel this energy around you of love and light. Allow it in, receive it. You are so worthy of this beautiful life that you're intending. Thank you, thank you, thank you for every step, every breath in this life. Thank you for this amazing vessel, this body that helps me to perceive all this beauty. Thank you for my emotions guiding me through this lifetime. And thank you for all my connections to each other, to the earth, to my heart, and back to the source, the fountain that constantly replenishes us with light and love, healing, joy, energy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now we're going to take this beautiful intention of reality that we've just created, and we're going to build it in our center, in the heart, the solar plexus, the dentin. Build it up like a big energy ball. Grow it. Make it crackle with life and energy. And then soak it with those amazing elevated emotions you just felt. The fulfillment, the joy, the peace, the gratitude. And we're going to take a large breath in. And when we exhale, we're going to release that lovely high vibrational frequency resonance energy into the world and share it. Here we go. Exhale out completely, give it all away. Our hearts are vast and limitless. And then breathe in the breath of life. Replenish yourself with love and energy and light and healing, fulfillment. Good job. Now you're going to wiggle your fingers and toes, come back into your bodies proper. When you're ready, open your eyes to come back into the room. I want you to just gauge how you're feeling right now in your body, in your emotions, and know that any time of your choosing during your day that you want to come back to this state of being, you can create it with a single conscious breath of intention. This is why we practice. Eventually, we won't have to put any effort into it at all. It'll just be so natural that we're emitting these high vibrational frequencies that are more in line with who we are, creating the reality of our choosing around us. We're so powerful, and together exponentially so by magnitude. So thank you for joining me in these intentions. Whether it's live or recorded, it all works. Have the most amazing Sunday, and we'll see you again tonight for the shorter intention.